Milano-Torino is a slice of Italian cycling history, and today it returns to its original place in an altered calendar as a precursor to Milan-San Remo. Raced with a few interruptions since 1867, it's the oldest race in the land, and the 2020 edition will be as fast as any through its entire history. The absence of the final Superga climb has attracted the fastest riders in the world. Well, they head out over 198 kilometres from Mezero, which is just to the west of Milan. First off, it's in a southerly direction, skirting and then crossing the River Po eventually. All the while then flattening out before they start to head due west towards Turin, skirting Turin to the south, and then heading north for this finish in Stupinigi. Now the attacks have started, and Buaro, I think he's had his eye on Samuele Rivi all this while. Those two have been riding very close together, and it looks like Rivi, the young Italian, the 22-year-old, has attacked the breakaway. And Buaro read that to perfection. His legs are still good, and he's gone with Rivi. Down the middle of the road now, and for the first time, big crash on the right-hand side of the road. Multiple riders down. And that was a violent-looking incident. Everybody else seems to have skirted round it. The Mitchelton-Scott rider down, Bardiani CSF, two Mitchelton-Scott riders down, as well as Team Ineos have a rider on the deck. And a badly injured-looking rider there from Androni Giocattoli. That's their sprinter, Luca Paccioni. What happened here? Touched the wheels involving Bodo Hansgrohe there. Peter Sagan, I think it is, just about keeping himself upright. De Koenig Quick-Step rider goes down. I think it might be Lampard. And getting to his feet, springing to his feet again. You can see a big split in the peloton there. I think it'd be very hard for that to knit itself back together again, and if any of the big sprinting stars have caught themselves the wrong side of that gap, looks like Astana are caught out there, and Davide Martinelli might be in the wrong place. That's going to be very hard to close that gap on those wheels. There's Peter Sagan. He's in a group just detached off the back there. Groupama FDJ now coming with a charge on the right-hand side of the road. And Gaviria is following that train. Peter Sagan still glued to the wheel of the young Caleb Ewan. As Groupama FDJ and now Arnaud Demar through 1 kilometre to go. Still two lead-out men for Groupama FDJ to work with. Demar in good nick as Shane Archibald pulls over. He can do no more. Bennett will have to freestyle this. Wout van Aert is there and lurking dangerously in the yellow jersey. Here comes Davide Cimolai up with a charge on the right-hand side of the road. Mathieu van der Poel quite possibly down the middle. The pace getting ever faster. But here is a fantastic lead-out from Groupama FDJ, doing everything to perfection for the man with 101 on his back. Groupama FDJ's Arnaud Demar still with his lead-out man, still in contention. That's Jacopo Guarnieri, the Italian. Perfect lead-out there for him. Into the final 500 metres, and Arnaud Demar is going to want Guarnieri to go deeper. He can't go yet. He looks across and sees the sprint being opened up by Peter Sagan. Peter Sagan, though, with Caleb Ewan on his wheel. Sagan, ping, Sagan still there. And now Demar getting on terms, beating Peter Sagan. It's going to be Arnaud Demar, is it all the way to the line? Arnaud Demar takes the win from in second place, I think, just about Caleb Ewan. What a win from Arnaud Demar, and he will have his team to thank for that. That was, in the chaos of that bunch sprint, perfect work from Groupama FDJ. And Demar gets his first win of 2020, and he does it in style. What a victory for the Frenchman. That's the top 10. Peter Sagan just edged off the podium. Danny van Poppel, riding these days for Circus Wanty Gobert. Nasabuani, one place better off than Fernando Gaviria. Manuel Belletti, deputising for Luca Paccioni. One or two of those sprinters was going to sprint. Dion Smith, good sprint for him, for Mitchelton-Scott, getting himself a top 10 in that kind of company.
Ouais, voilà,
Arnaud Demar just telling us that that's the perfect preparation for Milan-San Remo.
Voilà, on sent vraiment qu'on est bien, ça c'est vraiment une bonne chose. On avait fait un stage déjà il y a 3 semaines, toute l'équipe était en bonne forme.
The team are in great shape. We've just come from a 3-week training camp.
Voilà, c'est du tableau noir, on met en route ce qu'on dit au briefing.
And it just went according to our team tactics on the day, perfectly. Team work well.
Et être très bien à 3 jours de Milan-San Remo que tu as déjà gagné, qu'est-ce que ça t'inspire?
Just 3 days to Milan-San Remo. What do you feel about your chance of winning? I'm in great shape. Well, I can't hide.
Toute bonne. Moi, je suis aussi vraiment bien. Donc,
I'm going really well.
Voilà, je pense qu'il faut y aller comme les autres années, mais cette année, je sens vraiment que c'est encore une marche au-dessus.
Merci.
And go there every year hoping to win, and this year's no different.
È un podio d'eccezione con, abbiamo detto, grandi velocisti, grandi atleti.